Imagine a scene of tranquility. The sun warms your face, a gentle breeze whispers through tall grass, and in the distance you see them, cows. These gentle giants graze peacefully, their bells tinkling softly. It's a picture of serenity and a testament to the long intertwined history of humans and cows. But this serene picture wasn't always the norm. The tranquil scenes of cows grazing peacefully in lush pastures are a far cry from the wild and untamed landscapes of the past. Rewind thousands of years and you'd encounter the aurochs. These magnificent creatures were the ancestors of our modern cattle, but they were far from the docile animals we know today. These massive wild ancestors of modern cattle roamed the forests and plains. They were a dominant presence in the prehistoric world, their sheer size and strength making them a force to be reckoned with. They were formidable creatures, much larger than the cows we know today. Standing up to 6 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing as much as a small car, the aurochs were truly giants of their time. Early humans would have viewed them with a mixture of awe and fear. Imagine encountering such a beast in the wild. Its massive horns and powerful build a stark reminder of nature's raw power. These powerful animals represented both a challenge and an opportunity. For early humans, the aurochs were a source of food, clothing, and tools, but hunting them was no easy task. Hunting them provided sustenance, but it was a dangerous endeavor. The aurochs were not only large, but also incredibly strong and fast, capable of defending themselves with their sharp horns and powerful bodies. Their size and strength demanded respect, perhaps even sparking the first ideas of domestication. Over time, humans began to see the potential in these mighty creatures, leading to the gradual domestication of cattle. The process of domestication was slow and arduous. Early humans had to learn how to manage and breed these wild animals, gradually selecting for traits that made them more docile and easier to handle. This transition from wild aurochs to domesticated cattle marked a significant turning point in human history. It allowed for the development of agriculture and the establishment of permanent settlements. With domesticated cattle, early humans could produce a steady supply of milk, meat, and hides, which in turn supported larger populations and more complex societies. Over the centuries, cattle continued to evolve, with humans selectively breeding them for various purposes. Today we have a wide variety of cattle breeds, each with its own unique characteristics and uses. From the mighty aurochs to the modern dairy cow, the journey of cattle is a testament to the enduring relationship between humans and these remarkable animals. They have shaped our history, our diets, and our way of life. So the next time you see a cow grazing peacefully in a field, remember the mighty aurochs and the incredible journey that brought us to this serene moment. The story of the aurochs is a reminder of our deep connection to the natural world and the animals that have helped us thrive. The Neolithic Revolution marked a turning point in human history. It was a period of profound change where humans began to shift from a life of constant movement and uncertainty to one of stability and growth. This era, which began around 10,000 BCE, saw the birth of agriculture and the domestication of animals, fundamentally altering the course of human civilization. We transitioned from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled agriculturalists. This shift allowed for the development of permanent settlements, leading to the rise of villages and eventually cities. The ability to cultivate crops and domesticate animals provided a reliable food source, reducing the need to constantly move in search of sustenance. And at the heart of this transformation was the domestication of animals, including the mighty aurochs. These wild ancestors of modern cattle were initially hunted for their meat, but over time humans began to see the potential benefits of taming and breeding them. The domestication of the aurochs was a gradual process involving selective breeding to enhance desirable traits such as docility and productivity. This process, occurring gradually over generations, transformed both humans and cows. As humans learned to manage and care for these animals, they developed new skills and technologies. The relationship between humans and cattle became symbiotic, with each species benefiting from the other. Cattle provided a steady supply of meat, milk, and hides, while humans offered protection and a consistent food source. Humans gained a reliable source of food, labor, and even fuel. The domestication of cattle allowed for the development of dairy farming, providing milk and other dairy products that became staples in the human diet. Additionally, cattle were used for ploughing fields, which increased agricultural productivity and supported larger populations. Their dung was used as a valuable source of fuel and fertilizer, further enhancing agricultural practices. Cows, in turn, received protection and a steady supply of food. This mutual relationship ensured the survival and prosperity of both species. Humans provided shelter and care, protecting cattle from predators and harsh environmental conditions. In return, cattle became more docile and easier to manage, making them invaluable assets to early agricultural societies, leading to their gradual evolution into the domesticated animals we know today. Over thousands of years, selective breeding and human intervention shaped the evolution of cattle, resulting in the diverse breeds we see today. From the powerful aurochs to the modern dairy cow, the journey of domestication has been a testament to human ingenuity and adaptability. This partnership between humans and cattle has not only shaped our past, but continues to influence our present and future. The significance of cows transcended mere practicality. They became deeply intertwined with culture and spirituality. In the lush, fertile lands along the Nile, cows were not just animals, they were symbols of life and prosperity. Their presence was a testament to the abundance provided by the river, which was the lifeblood of ancient Egyptian civilization. In ancient Egypt, cows were revered as sacred animals. They were seen as earthly manifestations of divine power, embodying the nurturing aspects of the gods. The Nile's annual flooding, which brought fertile soil and abundant crops, was often associated with the life-giving properties of cows. This reverence was reflected in the art, literature, and religious practices of the time. The goddess Hathor, often depicted with the head of a cow, represented motherhood, fertility, and nourishment. She was one of the most important deities in the Egyptian pantheon, embodying love, beauty, music, and joy. Hathor was believed to protect women during childbirth and to offer comfort to the dead in the afterlife. Her cow form symbolized her nurturing and protective nature, making her a beloved figure among the people. The Egyptians recognized the vital role cows played in their lives. They were essential to agriculture, providing the strength needed to plow fields and the milk that was a staple in the Egyptian diet. Cows were also central to religious rituals and offerings, often being sacrificed to honor the gods and ensure the fertility of the land. They provided milk, meat, and even dung for fuel and fertilizer. The milk was not only consumed as a beverage, but also used to make cheese and butter, which were important food sources. The meat of cows was a luxury, often reserved for special occasions and religious ceremonies. Even the dung was valuable, used as a fuel for fires and as a fertilizer to enrich the soil. Their importance permeated every aspect of society, solidifying their place in Egyptian mythology and daily life. Cows were depicted in hieroglyphs, tomb paintings, and sculptures, symbolizing their integral role in both the spiritual and practical realms. They were a constant reminder of the interconnectedness of life, nature, and the divine in ancient Egypt. The reverence for cows was a reflection of the Egyptians' deep respect for the natural world and their understanding of the delicate balance that sustained their civilization. Across the ancient world, in the Indian subcontinent, another profound relationship blossomed between humans and cows. Hinduism, one of the world's oldest religions, holds cows as sacred. They symbolize gentleness, abundance, and the interconnectedness of life. Cows are seen as mothers, providers of sustenance, and representations of the divine. Their milk is considered pure and life-giving. Even today, cows hold a revered place in Indian society, wandering freely in some areas and treated with utmost respect.